it's your lovely Abbie Dagrin, and welcome back to my channel, lovelies. Today I'll be starting another series on Thursdays. I will be speaking about Mercury placements. So since I did Aquarius Venus yesterday, I will be doing Aquarius Mercury today, and I'll be speaking on the type of way someone with an Aquarius Mercury will communicate and what the Mercury means in your chart. So please stay tuned for the rest of my video. If you have not yet become a part of the Abbie Dagrin family, then this is your calling to do so. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so you know when I upload videos on the daily. Also, please hit that like button because I know you guys will love this video. Last but not least, please make sure you share this video with everyone you know, whether it's your friends, your family members, your enemies, anyone who really loves this content, has an Aquarius Mercury, or loves Mercuries. Now let's get right into the video, lovelies. So when you have a Mercury placement, you can look on your chart and you'll see what Mercury you have. Usually the Mercury you will have is before your sign that you are, the sign that you are, or the sign after the sign that you are. For example, if you're an Aquarius, you'll either have a Capricorn Mercury, an Aquarius Mercury, or a Pisces Mercury. And when you have your Mercury placement, you're able to see the way you communicate. So how you communicate or how you like to be communicated as well. So how you talk to people and how you would like people to talk to you as well. Also, it has to do a lot with problem solving, how you solve problems, how you're able to look at problems and strategize on issues. You see this with your Mercury. Also, the way that you think. Aquarius Mercury or any Mercury placement, you're able to see the way that you think on issues, how you process information, and also your logic. So your logicality based off of your Mercury is based off of the sign that you are, and also your rationality. So how you rationalize things and how you look at things is something that comes with your Mercury placement. So if somebody has an Aquarius Mercury, they tend to be very intelligent people. Because they're intelligent people, they tend to do things with intelligence. And Aquarius, they do have a reputation for being smart, so it makes sense why they're intelligent people with this placement. So they're very innovative thinkers. So they're the type, this is a type of placement where you're going to get a lot of innovation. They're going to do things that have never been thought of before. They're the type of people that think outside the box, and they make sure that the things that they do, other people are able to see. And they're the type of people who will make interesting innovations, interesting inventions, interesting things. A lot of people will look at them and be like, wow, like this person is so innovative and this person can really think outside the box. Another thing, they're the type of people that love to expand their consciousness. So they're very conscientious on a lot of issues and on a lot of things in life. So they love to expand that. They're the type of people who want to get information or they want to understand things on a better level. They're always looking for truth. They're always truth seekers. They're gonna always look into the deeper meaning of things. They're gonna look into topics that other people may not look into, and they're always searching for new truth. Like, they're never the type of person who will stay stagnant or who will look into one thing and just stick to it. No, they want to look into different things, look into different topics, look into different situations, and look into it and be a truth seeker. So if it's something that they don't feel as though is their truth, then they'll leave it. But they're the type of people who are very open-minded to things. So the fact that they were even looking for it just shows a lot of who someone with Aquarius and Mercury is. They're also someone who likes to look at the deeper meaning of things. So they're the type of people that always look into stuff. They're always not looking at something from the surface. They want to go deeper. They love to learn. So looking deeper into things is not something that they disagree with or not like, because they love to learn. They love to look at things on a deeper level, and they love to just learn things. They're also the type of person who is an independent thinker. So they're the type of people who are not easily swayed by different opinions. They're going to think on their own and have their independence in regards to how they think. And it's a good thing, because being an independent thinker means that not only can they stand out, and that's something that Aquarius Mercury love to do, but they're able to just be themselves, and that's something that they're able to get that flawlessly. They don't really need work to be someone who's independent or have their independent thinking. That's something that comes to them naturally. So they're not the type of person who's a group thinker, and they are group oriented people. However, group thinker, that's not what they are. For example, if they are in a group, they are the type of people who will have their different opinions, and they would want other people to have different opinions. They don't want everyone just thinking the same thing, because Aquarius Mercury, they're the type of people who want to learn. So if we're all thinking the same thing, how am I going to learn from you? How am I going to be able to, get more information on things if we're all thinking the same thing? To Aquarius, that's not fun. With an Aquarius Mercury, they love to be mentally stimulated. That's something that they love. So group thinking and being an independent thinker is something that they like in regards to the independent thinker, but the group thinker is no. That's something they do not like. And I respect them for that. They're also someone who's a free thinker. So they think for themselves. They don't really want other people thinking for them, and that's a good trait too, because they feel as though they have a mind of their own. So why aren't they using it? Why are they letting other people tell them what to do if we all have our own set of minds? That's the way Aquarius Mercuries feel, and I understand why they feel that way. They're also the type of people who have a scientific mind. So they look into science a lot in order to understand things or have an explanation of things. So in regards to the logic part of Mercury's, they use scientific mind. So some Mercuries may use emotions, they use science, they use information that backs up what they're saying. And they're also people who are very observant. So they look into things a lot deeper, and they always watch things. Sometimes an Aquarius Mercury may not speak, but they're watching. They're observing to see what's going on and observing to see if what's happening is good or bad. And they're the type of people who are always questioning things. They're not the type of people who are just, they just go with the flow. No, they're always going to question what's presented in front of them. And every Mercury is different. So I feel so Aquarius Mercuries, they do have the right to question things that are in front of them. They're not the type of people who just follow blindly to situations. No, they need to know what's going on. They are the type of people that have a different dimension of thinking. So you can't just present anything towards them. No, you have to explain it. They're going to question it. You need to bring information in order to back it. And they're the type of people who just love that. They love to think ahead of the future. So they are future minded. So what can I do in the future to help society? What in 50 years will be able to benefit me, this, that, and the other? So that's the type of thinking that they have. And it's very interesting, because a lot of people, sometimes they only think about the now. And they only think about what I need to do now. But Aquarius Mercury, they think about the future. And I feel as though every Mercury has its purpose. And having an Aquarius Mercury is important in a group, because while some Mercuries will only think about the now, they think about the future. So if they see things going wrong in a situation, they'll be like, you guys, I know it's the present. However, if we have a company, for example, if they see that the company is doing things that aren't the best, they're thinking about the longevity of the company. So they're like, why are we doing this, that, and the other? In 50 years, we want this company to still be in existence. So we should be making decisions based on keeping this company in the future. We shouldn't just be doing it in the now, thinking about the now. So this is a good placement to have around you as well, because they're the type of person who loves to think about the future. So they're also the type of person who has unpredictable speaking as well. So in a way, they're unpredictable. You don't know what's going to come out next. When they're speaking, they're very brilliant and they're just fun to be around because you never know what's coming up next. That's why they're kind of similar to Gemini Mercury's, because you never know what's going to come out. You never know what they're going to say, so it's just something that's very fun. They're the type of people who have original words, so they're the type of people who are trendsetters. There are some people who will say they have radical thinking or rebellious gestures, but if you do look at Aquarius Mercury's, they tend sometimes to be right in the future. People who are historians will be like, you know what, that person, they had an Aquarius Mercury, they were right. They were right. They are the type of people who may have an awkward expression of how they are, so sometimes they can be misunderstood as to how they're talking. You would have to really know them to get to understand their way of speaking, but they are a great placement to have because you're able to learn so much about them. You're able to be around them, and they're the type of people that encourage you to be yourself, encourage you to think outside the box, encourage you to do things that you want to do and not just be a part of a crowd, just be unique and distinct. And that's something that they encourage people to do. So this is a very great placement, Mercury in Aquarius, and if you have this placement, just know that you're a very special person, that you're not really weird or eccentric, what people will say. We love to hear your thoughts. We love to hear what you like to say. We would love to hear what you have in your mind. So Mercury deals with how you process things, how you think. We would love to hear what your mind has to say, because usually what's in your mind, that's what you speak. So just keep speaking, Mercury and Aquariuses, and we would just love to hear what you have to say. That's all I have for you lovelies today in regards to Mercury and Aquarius. Please let me know down below what your Mercury sign is. And also, did you learn more about Mercury Aquariuses? Did you get a better understanding as who they are as a person? And please let me know down below, how do you guys feel about this new series that I'm going to start? And I'm just happy that I'm able to explain or get a better understanding of people based off of their placements. So please make sure you hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell. Also hit that like button, that share button. And if you have not yet followed me on my social media accounts and this is your calling to do so, please make sure you follow me on Pinterest, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Reddit, TikTok, and everywhere else. I love you all. Please make sure you support my Etsy store, link down below, and as well as my PayPal email link down below. I love you all. Please stay safe and healthy. And you guys stay tuned because better things are about to come. Okay, bye lovelies.